So if you guys could wake up feeling refreshed and focused and excited to start your day every day, I think that you would require a pretty decent amount of sleep. But there's the amount of sleep, but also what you need to do is focus as well as on the importance of the quality of sleep. Digestion. We talked about rest and digest. A lot of digestion happens, when you're sleeping, you're kind of getting all of that to work in your favor. So you can help, it helps with tissue repair, muscle growth, protein synthesis. Is that when your body is actually absorbing the proteins and turning them into aminos. That primarily always occurs while you're sleeping. Another really important thing that happens is all of these hormones are being released where they help regulate and have you heard of the hormone ghrelin? If you haven't, you might start hearing a little bit about it because it's a little bit more talked about. So ghrelin helps with appetite suppressant. It's the hormone that tells you when you're full or when you're hungry. So when you're sleep deprived or you don't have good quality of sleep, it's a little messed up. So it helps basically say, okay, I'm hungry, it's time to eat, or I'm full, it's time to stop eating. And when it's a little bit too high, it also gives you cravings for very fatty foods. So for example, if you get like a really low quality and low amounts of sleep, you might be craving like McDonald's, like, when you wake up and you're hungover, you want McDonald's French fries and a greasy cheeseburger, and you think it's like, that's going to help you feel better. But it's really your ghrelin like on overload right now, saying that that's kind of like a food trigger, like a craving trigger. That's really what that is. Also, memory consolidation occurs. So it allows for information to form and store memories. And so that's essential. Like when you can take the memories that you, or anything that you've learned through the day, it puts it in your little storage bank in your memory, and it allows space for new memories to come on. So there's obviously a direct connection. Studies have proven this everywhere, that sleep and health kind of work together. It improves your quality of life. It gives you the increased energy that you need to make beneficial lifestyle choices like exercising, cooking, self-care. When your brain is clear, when you don't have any of the brain fog and you've had essential sleep, then all of those things seem important to you, right? You don't really think about getting extra sleep because you've had it. It heightens your alertness and your focus and your creativity. It also is improving your mood and reducing anxiety, irritability, and mental exhaustion, obviously. One thing it also does is it increases your libido, which is your sex drive. So if that's a little wonky, then look at your sleep habits and your patterns. So there are many factors to not having proper quality of sleep. And I know that you guys all know this, but specifically we're talking about weight gain, right? So, you don't have enough sleep, you produce that hormone called ghrelin, and it releases and it causes you to overeat, and you don't have that appetite control. And then ghrelin also, like I said, contributes to thinking that you need high fat food. It increases your risk for chronic disease. I'm sure this is not anything that you guys have not heard of before, but just so you know, it's fresh in your mind. When your immune system is not healthy, it also will increase your inflammatory response. So without the proper amount of sleep, your inflammation levels go up, your blood sugar levels increase, and this causes your lower levels of insulin being released throughout the night. So again, it goes back to chronic diseases and it goes back to weight gain. It all kind of is like circling around in this horrible cycle. Also hypertension, diabetes, cardiovascular disease. You need proper sleep to have the proper blood flow, the proper cardiovascular. Exercising is important, right?